लेकिन आप खुद ही से बात कर रहे हो, है ना? अपने
because
NLP
your
के
sessions
ट्रेनिंग्स में
are
हमने
worthy of
हमें यही
recording
सिखाया
and improving.
है ना? The
I
foundation
am a
of NLP
person
says
who,
that you are only talking to yourself throughout the day, though it appears that you may be talking to others, but practically you are only talking to yourself.
yeah, definitely. But
Yes.
my only point is that I am not one person who goes and sees the recording. But anyway, as per your request, I have started the recording now.
Good. As per
Okay, so
universe's request, I
whichever
represent
way,
universe.
the universe may be speaking through you.
Go
So,
ahead, Vasu.
so, so Sneha's photo. Then after that person had put a message that 200 pages I have completed from silent patient. Then that day I saw this photograph of Sneha reading the book and in a very good atmosphere, like a vacation. So the person who put the photograph, then I posted this. What is special about silent patient? See who else is reading this. Then the person who was reading, that person replied saying, "Ki, my background is also same, but or little more beautiful than this. But sadly, I haven't taken a photograph." I said, "You should have been Sneha, then we would have taken your photograph." But anyway, so certain things lead to certain things. I'm just saying that. So because Sneha started reading this, I said, let me also read it. So then I started reading the book Silent Patient. Okay, so next we will see what is in the story. So it is a psychological thriller. It is set in London, and the story revolves around a shocking act. So there is a murder that happens, and this person called as Alicia Berenson, she is a famous painter, and she stops talking. Her husband is killed, and she stops talking after that. She stops speaking, and because her husband is dead, and when she is put up in a hospital called as Grove, Grove, and there we get introduced to this person called as Theo Faber. He is a psychotherapist, and he wants to uncover why Alicia has become silent. Then we also get to know Gabriel Berenson, and we also get to know Jackie, who is wife of Theo Faber. And there are some other characters, doctors, nurses, the aunt of Alicia Berenson. We get to know her father. Then we get to know one of her aunt's son, Alicia's aunt's son. And we get to know some other characters in the story. So what happens is there is a murder, and Alicia is after the murder, Alicia stops talking because her husband has got murdered. And then after she stops talking, she keeps silence for a very long time, and then she expresses herself through a painting, and that painting is called as Alcestis.
Okay, no what?
So Alcestis is the story wherein in Greek mythology there is this person, his parents, and his wife, and it happens that he does some prayer or something, and he gets a boon that if he doesn't want to die, and if someone else dies in his place, he can continue living their life. So once it happens that his यमदूत का जो भी उनका रिप्रेजेंटेशन होगा, someone the god of death comes to them, and he wants to take Alcestis. So sorry, Alcestis' husband. So the husband says, "No, I don't want to live. I don't want to live." So he requests his mother whether she can give her life in his place. So his mother says, "If I live, even if I go, my life is so small. You will die after 4 or 5 years or whenever. So what is the use of my dying in your place? You will not get any benefit. Otherwise, I would have given." Similarly, his father also tells some other story. Then his wife asks him, Alcestis asks him whether he really wants to live the life, then she will die in place of him. So Alcestis decides that she uh, agrees to die, and dies. She goes back to the where you call यमलोक का जो भी उनका नाम है ग्रीक लोगों का. तो वो यमलोक जाती है, and after that, yeah, from the yamloka she comes back for whatever reason. So once she comes back, she stops talking from then on. And those people who gave her back and all that, they keep on thinking why she has stopped talking. So similarly, then when the husband is killed and she is at home, she makes a drawing of one person who is getting killed, and in that she writes Alcestis, and it is her own picture that she draws. So there is a lot of silence. She doesn't speak for the long time. She is put under hospital. She does not react much, but sometimes under certain circumstances, she becomes violent. She hits people, she does damages to other people. Otherwise, she is silent if she is normal. So they give a lot of sedatives and all that. So she continues that silence, and there is an emotional sacrifice that happens. So in this hospital where she is staying, we get to know one person called as the psychotherapist. His name is Theo Faber. So Theo comes, he sees this Alcestis painting is shown. Every people are going, seeing the photograph and all that. So there he observes that there is some hidden message in the painting. So he wants to meet Alicia. So he goes into the group. He starts her treatment, and uh, it is found that Alicia has murdered her husband. And because she has murdered her husband, she is under police control, but she is put in this hospital. Then he wants to treat her. He is able to. He does some detective kind of activity. Who will benefit what? What is the motive? What would be the motive? What her husband was doing? What her wife was doing? What her friends were doing? What is the loss that she gets? And all those things he follows. In between, Theo's wife is also very friendly with him. They are having a good time and all that. But suddenly he discovers that his wife is having an extramarital affair. So he follows her. He gets to know what is happening there, who is he meeting, and all those things. And in between, there is what happens is Alicia is killed. Alicia is injected with something where she cannot sustain anymore. So this is where the story ends. We do not know, but there is a diary that Alicia has written, and every time she writes the diary, half of it she writes, and then she says, I want to only keep the positive things of life in this diary. I don't want to write the negative things." So whenever she starts writing negative, she stops writing from there. So whatever her pain is there, we do not know. We only get to know what was happening in their life, who met whom, and once it tries to become, when she realizes that it is becoming negative, she stops writing the diary there. So we do not know what happens till the time in the last. But in the diary, at one period, we get to know why and how things have happened. So that creates the psychological tension. We get some unbelievable perspectives, and we find some people who will be responsible for the death of these two people. So that's how the story goes, and it turns around, and we get to know by the end of the story who killed Alicia's husband Gabriel, and we also get to know who killed Alicia also. So this is what the story is all about. Like every suspense thriller, I do not reveal the climax here. So this book works. You are getting very suspense, and it's a very slow burn. There are a lot of like what you call. If you are a very emotional person, there will be certain places where you can shed tears also. The kind of experience Alicia has, the kind of experiences Gabriel has, or Theo has, those are very like something touch the heart. So it always keeps questioning people who is truly sane. So at the end of the story, we get to know that sometimes silence speaks louder than words. So that's about the silent patient. As I said, I would take 10 minutes on that. So That's it. That's all about silent patient here.
Happy to see you, Manish. Your pictures are now getting evergreen.
Thank you. You told me that day, na? After that, I've changed 2 times.
You changed on that day itself, you changed 3 times.
Yes. So I was. Yes.
you know, I get paid for my observations.
Yes, yes. Mm.
Good, awesome. Fantastic story, Vasu. This is actually a beautiful story. And you can actually connect a lot of things with this silent patient's story with your life stories as well. कहीं ना कहीं पे आपके लाइफ में कहीं ना कहीं you will find some connection with this story. So I would like to ask you, Vasu, what connection you discovered for yourself?
I I read a lot of these stories, so I don't find any connections in that. But I feel a bit like uh, I love doing analysis. So in these stories where they connect something to certain things and all those things, it feels like opening gates, getting to know different things. So if I see total number of books that I have read, 50% will be these whodunits, psychological thrillers, financial thrillers, crime crime books, and all that.
See, Theo Favor is a psychotherapist. The
Yeah,
author, Theo. He's a
not
psychotherapist. And the way he has written this book, it is not just a storybook. It's not just a novel. There
yeah,
is a lot of psycho and therapy mixed into this story.
yeah,
He did it so beautifully. In fact, some of the paragraphs where he has written certain words, phrases, sentences, जो हमारे एनएलपी के मिल्टन मॉडल के मतलब वो हम कहते हैं कि hypnotic language patterns, it just follows those hypnotic language patterns. It's such a beautifully written.
yeah.
Wonderful. Alicia's diary. you know uh, इसमें this one of the parts of the book is that the twist in the story which actually reveals Theo's own hidden connection to Alicia, which is stemming from his traumatic childhood and his wife's infidelity, which is
Yeah.
culminating in a shocking revelation about who orchestrated the murder, blurring the lines between victim, perpetrator, and the therapist.
Exactly.
I would recommend everybody to read this book. And actually जब आप पढ़ेंगे ना उसको थोड़ा सा slow पढ़ना, and you can really connect. Definitely you will find some connection with something in your life, maybe some characters जिनके साथ आपका उस टाइप का रिलेशनशिप है या था. Wonderful.
Okay. So anyone else wants to share anything? They can share it.
So Manish, what's going on? प्रणवी, शिवानी, रेखा. रेखा तो अभी अभी घूम के आई सिंगापुर से. Ankita, enjoying a new life altogether.
Wonderful city, the other country.
So, so far, I am able to attend the morning sessions for the last continuous 8-10 days, I think.
Mm.
So, that is one good thing which I have continued. Evening sessions
The,
are difficult for me because of the timing of the offices and all. So, today also, I joined late, 10 minutes late.
Mhm.
So,
See, people are never late. They always be there on time. जब उनका टाइम होता है उसी टाइम पे वो वहीं पे अपेयर होते हैं.
Hmm.
मतलब अगर if you have trust in God, if you say कि उनके मन की उनकी इच्छा के बिना एक पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता, तो उनकी इच्छा के बिना आप चाहोगे भी तो you cannot be there at anywhere on time which you think is to be on time for yourself according to the watch or according
Hmm.
to certain promises.
Yes.
But I believe that wherever I am, I'm supposed to be there at that point of time. It is not in my hand.
Hmm.
So that way I never consider myself late or early anywhere. मतलब
Wow. सही
हाँ
है
कभी कभी
But
सोचता था लेकिन पता नहीं एक दिन मेरे दिमाग में ये सोच आया and then
very
ever
very
since
very different thinking and very positive
yeah
perspective.
yeah
कि wherever I am reaching, but I am on time.
हाँ मतलब या मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि कोई पॉजिटिव पर्सपेक्टिव है या इट कुड बी डिफरेंट थिंकिंग बट फिर अंत में मुझे पता चला कि यही रियलिटी है
Hmm.
यही रियलिटी है सी लाइक वॉट एवर सेंटेंस यू आर गोइंग टू स्पीक इन नेक्स्ट 1 minute you have no idea
Yes.
and that can make you or that can break you that
Hmm.
can make a relationship that can break a relationship
Yes.
so it is always favorable if you look for जैसे मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि you become someone who can at least empower yourself to encourage motivate and inspire yourself at any given point of time if you can do that nothing like that and once you being that way then you can do it for others also so, हर चीज में आप ढूंढते रहो कि भाई इसको मैं क्या कैसे बोलने से कैसे सोचने से आई कैन एनकरेज मोटिवेट एंड इंस्पायर समबडी
Wow.
यू नो हाँ मैं सच बता रहा हूँ सी लाइक आई वाज अ काइंड ऑफ पर्सन जिनको मैं खुद अपने आप को बोलता था कि आई एम इंट्रोवर्ट पर्सन एंड देन वन फाइन मोमेंट आई डिस्कवर दैट आई एम नॉट इंट्रोवर्ट आई एम वेरी
Hmm.
सिलेक्टिव मैं बहुत सोच समझ के बात करता हूँ लोगों के साथ सो आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट माय एनर्जी वेस्ट माय अटेंशन वेस्ट माय एफर्ट्स
Hmm.
है ना तो ऐसे करते करते मैं जब बोलना शुरू करता हूँ अब मैं किसी के साथ भी बोल सकता हूँ द पॉइंट इज व्हेन आई चूज टू स्पीक दैट मेक्स ऑल द डिफरेंस
और एक बार चालू होते तो बंद करना मुश्किल हो जाता
मुश्किल हो जाता है एब्सोल्युटली जब तक चुपचाप
it,
सुन रहा हूँ है ना
it means
तो
you conserve your energy.
प्रोबेबली प्रोबेबली तो इन मेनी सेशंस में चुपचाप रहता हूँ कुछ नहीं बोलते एक सवाल तक नहीं पूछता तो कभी कभी खुद को पूछता हूँ एम आई एक्टिंग लाइक एन इंट्रोवर्ट राइट नाउ है ना तो फिर अपने आप को खुद ही बोलता हूँ नो 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 इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट आई एम अ सिलेक्टिव स्पीकर तो आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द राइट मोमेंट जब लोग मुझे सुनेंगे तभी बात करेंगे नहीं तो नहीं
नहीं.
करेंगे
राइट राइट
सही होता है मेरे
तो
साथ
ये आईफोन जो है he or she were
प्रणवी
they had unmuted once and then muted back because you started speaking, so I
या
had to
ओके सो आई एम म्यूटिंग माई सेल्फ प्लीज
keep
गो
it.
अहेड
So iPhone can express, then we will allow Pinaki to speak back.
No, no, you can go ahead, Pinaki. I was just about to discuss about the story. So, no, no, you can go ahead. After you finishing it, then I'll try to talk.
No, I want to hear you. That's the reason. Because he has read that book already, he has told his point. He can continue for a very long time.
I don't know. What I feel is as this Kathy is having an extramarital affair with Gabriel, don't know how their condition of the hearts is going on, but the opposite, I mean, the spouses of their particular this thing, uh, I mean, I think that this how they can take it. I mean, it's like I mean, husband and wife is all about trust, right? So if that trust is broken, to what heights the things would end up? So I'm like, I want to know okay, how it's. I mean, how the story continues.
Yeah, that's the crux of the story. Who has affair with whom and how it is revealed at the end of the story. And that makes the name is silent patient, and as per the story it appears that the silent patient is Alicia, but across the story we get to realize who is the real silent patient here, who
Okay.
was suffering and who did what. That is the see these stories, if we tell that, then that will kill the mystery in the story, right? So I don't reveal those kind of things, but I can tell you that the silence of the patient is one kind of silence, and the other silence that makes the difference in the whole story.
Okay.
That is the crux of the story. Like it makes you the person read the book quickly. One of the reasons why these books get finished quickly is that, like I was explaining last time, what is 100% energy, 100% passion all about. It makes you stick to it so much that you forget about the natural things of life, like hunger and sleep.
Okay.
Yes, Pinaki, sorry, I put a break on you. You can continue.
No, no, it's okay. आप क्या ब्रेक लगाओगे यार? आपने मुझे बोला ब्रेक मैंने लगाया, है ना? वो तो ट्रैफिक लाइट सिग्नल या जब भी ट्रैफिक पुलिस हो तो वो बोलता है रुको रुको, है ना? रुकना वाला वो उसको खुद को
रुकना
ब्रेक
नहीं,
ब्रेक
रुकना आपके
लगाना
हाथ
आता
में।
है। है ना? So pulling or pushing the brake is
Right.
in your hands. You know, they have
Wonderful.
started this wonderful activity in Mumbai in some crossings, जहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या किया, एक वो लगाया साउंड, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, साउंड इंटेंसिफायर ऐसा कुछ है. I don't remember exact the instrument. What it is doing is it is just picking up the intensity of the sound played by the honking. और उसको उन्होंने क्या किया, वो रेड लाइट के साथ कनेक्ट कर दिया, जो सिग्नल है, सिग्नल में रेड लाइट है. द मोर यू honk on a crossing, the waiting time goes up. And उसका बहुत सुंदर वीडियो है. I will share the video in the group. It is wonderful. So ठीक है, आप honking करो, it's okay. So now what they put this automated system over there. So the more the people are honking from the back, एक certain decibel के ऊपर जब भी वो sound जा रहा है, this is ticking up. तो लोग वहीं पे खड़े ही हैं red light signal पे. And then they discover that this is it. So they stopped honking. And yeah, so people are disciplined. So it's like, that's what I'm saying, that pulling the plug or pulling the brake is the hand of the person जो steering में बैठा हुआ है. No, it's not you just give the signal. रुकना मेरे बस में है, मेरे कंट्रोल में है, बोलना भी मेरे बस में, मेरे कंट्रोल में है. So life is like that.
True.
You know,
That's
you
true.
can never say कि उसकी वजह से मैंने ये डिसीजन लिया, या उसके बोलने से मैं चुप हो गया, उसके कहने से मैंने ये कर दिया. ऐसा कभी नहीं होता. Every decision is taken by you. You are evaluating it. You are making your choices. You are taking that call कि मेरे को ये करना है, and then you just do it. That's it. So don't blame, hold anybody responsible for the actions that you are taking. It's you, and only you.
True. So there are a lot of yous in between. So success cannot be spelled without you. And with that, we will see what is the cess that people have to pay being a member of a FELD. So I had expected a bit of.
सक्सेस सिर्फ इंसान के लाइफ में ही है, और किसी भी जानवर के लाइफ में सक्सेस नाम का कुछ चीज है, नहीं फेलियर. फॉर देम द ओनली सक्सेस इज वेदर दे कैन गेट देयर फूड और नॉट. उसके लिए जो करना होता है वो करते हैं, और दैट्स इट. और दे कैन सेव देमसेल्व्स फ्रॉम अदर बिगर एनिमल्स और नॉट. Either you are catching your prey or you are becoming a prey for some other animal. So in animal kingdom there is nothing called success or failure. In fact, they don't even understand that. वो तो हमने डिफाइन किया, तो naturally we need to compare ourselves with human beings to discuss or discover whether I'm successful or not. We never compare success or failure with any other animal in the world. इंसान के साथ ही कंपेयर करते हैं. So यही करना है तो भाई खुद के साथ ही कंपेयर करो. दूसरे के साथ कंपेयर करने की क्या जरूरत है ना? When you count your breaths, do compete with anybody कि तू कितना सांसें ले रहा है 1 मिनट में, मैं कितना ले रहा हूँ, चल मैं तेरे से ज्यादा लेके दिखाता हूँ. ऐसा तो हम नहीं करते. सांसें गिनती का ही लेते हैं. तो स्टे विथ योरसेल्फ. क्या जरूरत है किसी के साथ compete करने की? compete करना तो खुद के साथ करो. खुद को बेहतर से बेहतरीन बनाओ हर कदम पे. किसी और का एक अच्छा चीज दिखा. एनएलपी मॉडलिंग क्या बोलता है? इफ यू डिस्कवर समथिंग गुड अबाउट समबडी एंड यू वांट टू बी दैट वे, you only need to work on yourself. तो चलो ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मुझे मिला, कैलिब्रेट करते कि अपॉर्चुनिटी जो मिला वो हमारे लिए क्या है. इट्स अ आउटकम दैट यू आर सेटिंग फॉर योरसेल्फ, द डिजायर्ड आउटकम, राइट? द सेकंड इज कैलिब्रेशन, मैं कहाँ पे हूँ. एंड थर्ड इज बीच में behavior changes that you need to bring to apply those behavioral flexibility to become whatever you want to become. Then just be that person. That's it.
Exactly. So we
But
have to I will say, I have to bring some behavioral changes maybe. So that's what the feedback is telling all about. And let
I
us
would
see
have
what
just
the
asked
feedback
you
is
कि
saying.
बाजू क्या करो, इतने सारे सवाल है पूछे, फॉर्म भरवाए भाई, हमें बताओ भी आगे क्या किया. Good that you got the sense. Please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Okay. So let us see what is there in the feedback. So I don't know whether screen is visible.
Visible,
Okay.
Vasuji.
Okay, fine. So we had those people who have responded. Most of them have joined in 2024, and some about 50% have joined in 22 and 23. Some 17% have joined in the new year, the existing year, this 2025. So this is what the feedback says. The second was annual membership fee. So we had put a question, a fee of 250 rupees. So it's like only 67% people feel that paying a fee is possible. Many people said that why or no. 12% clearly gave a no. Other people had some other language wherein they said that they did not agree for paying, or they do not agree, they had certain conditions for paying. So uh, whenever there is a money where lot of people's money is involved, that needs the what you call it needs the publishing of what is done with the money of others. So when we are using OPM, that is other people's money, it becomes a responsibility to be transparent, share what happened to the money. Then you need to make the profit and loss statement or the receipts and expenditure statement and all that. There are a lot of CAs available, so I don't want to do what you call, as they say in Telugu, we can't jump in front of Hanuman is there. So we will not do that. So it's not right to ask people money and then do certain things. So it was just to see how valued we are in other people's eyes, and that will remain as it is. We will not have any annual membership fees. Only the voluntary 100 rupees that we are collecting and the sponsorship that we are having for Rasamrut may continue if Rasamrut continues in future. So that's
Vasu,
about annual
just
membership fees feedback.
Vasu,
Yes, so is this?
I missed this message. I think this 250 annum wala. I am not
Okay.
aware about this message. Actually, I missed
No,
some messages in
it was
between.
part of the survey. It was part of the survey. Anyway, that is just to see how worthy we are. So
Can you
67
make
people
it full screen, Vasu?
thought they can.
The
Pardon?
presentation. Can you make it full screen, the presentation?
Vasu,
Okay.
how to
ठीक है,
pay
this is better.
this? How to pay this money? Matlab where to pay? I am
No,
not
no,
aware.
we are not asking anyone to pay. It was just a question whether you are interested to pay if it is 250 rupees. So 67 people said, 67% people said that they would like to pay, but we are not taking any money now. Or I am not interested to have any, like I explained, that once I am taking money from anyone else, then if I am running the organization, I need to share what is done with the money, whether the money is put in good use or I am taking that money and boozing with it. So that is certain kind of questions that may come to other people's mind. So I am not in favor of having any paid session. Okay. Okay, fine. So when
But
it
this
comes to
Zoom,
that,
but this Zoom is also paid version, na?
yeah. That time when we have the Zoom, if we need the money at that point of time, that time we will give a message that money is required, and that time you can pay
Okay,
based
okay.
on who the first
Yes.
come first will be given the opportunity to pay 100 rupees. Once the 43 persons pay the amount, then we will stop the payment.
Okay.
And anyone pays after that, those will be returned. So
Okay.
that is what we are following the model. We will continue the same way. And for the Rasamrut competition, if anyone is interested, that budget is around 1,500 to 2,000 rupees. Anyone is wants to sponsor, they can sponsor that. But presently, we are not taking any sponsorship because we will see how Rasamrut responds this time. Okay. So another question was on additional Saturday 8 p.m. session. So the question I had asked was whether you are interested to lead the session, not just say that I am interested, maybe aunga, SNE. You have to take lead in the session. So if you see the blue part, which is less than 15%, people agreed to lead the session. So we are not immediately at this moment of time going for any Saturday session, because one of the replies that was there is that no more sessions. I am not interested for session is also 15%, and only Friday session is enough is about 25%. So 40% people feel that there should not be any Saturday session. So we are dropping the idea of any Saturday session. Maybe something interesting comes, that may be an optional session at that point of time. Then I wanted to see whether people are having a connection to Friday session and whether Friday's FELD has become a part of their life. So as I get to see that the Friday sessions are only part of life for only 13% of the people. So I am just thinking aloud whether we should make it, because if you see the number of strength that is there today, it's only 8 people who are available in the in the session. So we will make it a bit flexible. Maybe we will have it only on the first and third Friday of the month, or first and fourth Friday of the month. We will look into it. We will have a poll and see which 2 Fridays we will have the session, because people are getting busier and busier nowadays. And Friday is a lot of people's commute time. They go from one place to another. So we will cut down the Friday sessions, continue it, and make it a by-month, like 2 times in a month, bi-monthly meeting instead of the every week meeting. So this is the another feedback. Then what do you like about the FELD? So only 36 people felt that Friday 8 p.m. session is something that is liked out of 180 people. So it's hardly about 30%, 22%, I guess. So 22% felt that Friday 8 p.m. session is something that they like. Similarly, theme of the month is also another thing that people like.
Sorry to interrupt, Vasuji.
Yes.
Did 180 people did voted?
They have not voted means they do not want, they don't have an opinion. So that is a silence means no.
Okay.
So they have choose not to vote, because I have reached each and every person personally. I have put a message to vote it. So if someone has not voted, it means they do not want to improve FELD, or they are not interested to do
Only
any.
83
They do not
responses.
want to tell
Only
anything about
83
it.
people voted.
83 responses have come. We have requested several times. I have put messages to personally to people who have not responded. Then, and I have asked others also to, that there was a committee who like there is a team who did this part of this thing. So I had asked them to give messages in between, reminding people that they have to vote. And so we have put all our effort to make 183 people vote. So some 5 or 6 people left when we insisted for voting. They said that they are not able to enjoy it, they are not able to contribute, they feel it is not right to continue in the group. So the last time when they might have asked, I might have asked them to stay back and wait for the things to change, but they felt that they should leave at this point of time. So based on this, Friday 8 p.m. session has only 36 people like it, and practically I am saying that there is a lot of fall in the attendance. So we will be having only 2 sessions as we go in future. Those 2 Fridays, which will be those 2 Fridays, we will have a poll and decide that. Then, as I said, the theme of the month, as I see, there is not much popularity in the theme of the month and the book choices. So those things also we will be trying to cut down, because has certain written feedback says that people should have their own choice of reading books. So we may continue theme of the month and remove the book choices, or we may have the book choices to continue with the Rasamrut. That we will decide as we go in future. And the next is ease of getting ebooks. So that is good thing that will continue, and it is easy. Access to person of good knowledge is a personal choice. So it is nothing to do with FELD, but it's a place where people get in touch with good people is what we have got the feedback. So what are the things that we should stop doing? One big message that has come up very clearly is avoid too many messages. So I was giving certain messages like why someone said I have done this thing, then everyone starts congratulating them. So someone who is not aware of the things that is happening in the club, he may feel that there are too many messages in the group. So that is one thing. So for that, I was just asking in the group whether we should have a band in which we will respond. So two things we are trying to do. We will be doing away with the theme of the month concept, so that there is no discussion of rules and all those things. Similarly, reading of books also, insistence of reading book is also one pain point to people. So that is also we will be trying to avoid that. By doing these two things, definitely a lot of messages will come down. One more thing that I am also thinking is not to tell that there is a session that is going on and people coming in between and all that. Those who are interested will come anyhow, based on the pool that the FELD group has. So they can keep on their own alarm and all that. So people will find a way if they want to really come to the session. I for one was very, I used to think, because of my background and all, that we should invite people and again to come join. We should give a reminder, all those things. So with these feedbacks that there are too many messages, we will cut those down. And too many rules also, because once we ask people to come and join, they feel that it is a rule to join. So there is no such rule. So we will be doing away with inviting so many times, so many people. We will reduce the number of sessions, and we will do away with the theme of the month also, maybe in the future. So this is based on the feedbacks that have come. Other thing is there was a suggestion that there should be different set of books for different set of readers. So this is certain things. So now we are giving the choice of reading the book is free to the people who are reading themselves. So with these two things that someone had asked whether we should start award-winning books, we will share the latest award-winning books that are there in the club, in our group. So those people who are interested, they can respond to that and they can pick up one of those books. And we will also suggest certain books in in some link where they can click and see if you want to read thriller, these are certain books that FELD recommends. If you are in such kind of state, then this is kind of thing that you can recommend. So we will be sharing those kind of books for people, appreciation. So these are the two other questions that we have seen. So these are basically the big part of the feedback. And these are what is graphically visible, but I have seen the graphics and also seen the replies which is each and every person. And based on that, I have given the commitments. I will publish this for the benefit of all, because only 9 people are available today besides me, 8 people. So I will publish this, what is going on in my mind, and as a FELD, how we will reduce the number of times to disturb people. We will set a band of time where people can meet. We will avoid giving reminders so that there are not too many messages. We'll do away with the theme of the month and continue with the books till the time Rasamrut continues. So this is the feedback from my side as the admin of FELD. So now it's anything you people want to add, you can add upon that. So the people available here, what do you think? Which 2 Fridays we should meet?
Well, what about the contest days?
Pardon?
What about the contest days? The Rasamrut. For Rasamrut, we have chosen third and fourth Fridays.
Yeah, that is based on if people are available for Rasamrut, we
Hmm.
can have that.
तो उसको छोड़ के तो फिर दो ही
This
फ्राइडे
week,
रहता है,
if
फर्स्ट
we
एंड
see,
सेकंड.
we have only 2 participants this month. Okay, so we have already announced that it will be on 26th. So in the new year, we will have it maybe, if the Rasamrut continues in January, we may finalize which day we will have the Rasamrut.
So
Or we
why
may,
there
if
could be
that
shortage
people
of
think, I
participants?
want to. Pardon?
Why there could be shortage of participants? Participants क्यों नहीं है?
People are
क्या
not interested for the theme based, or they don't want us to read particular books.
So that is your assumption, or
No, this is what is expressed out. No, you can see the theme is not liked by most people.
no? That is
83
what you
people
have
have
talked about
responded.
only FELD. How FELD will
Yeah.
go. There was no mention of Rasamrut. Rasamrut has to be theme based, obviously.
No, out of the 83 persons who have responded, what is good about FELD, except 2 persons, one is Pinaki and another is Akanksha, no one else mentioned anything about even the word Rasamrut or summary competition. So that
Quite likely. That
means
was
that it's
expected.
not. Yeah, that's
That
true.
was
So
expected.
when we have this kind of feedback, we get to know, like I am forcing people, which is something that they are not liking it. Like I was thinking theme of the month should be there, but the feedback says that it is not something liked by people. I was
No,
thinking I
we
should
can
share
connect the theme of the month with Rasamrut. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
that's
It
what
is
we
there,
have
but
been
people can choose.
doing.
जरूरी नहीं कि उनको वही पढ़ना है. They can choose. That's okay. ये रसमनुत के लिए तो हमें कम से कम एक तो थीम फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. कुछ तो फॉलो करना पड़ेगा जो कॉमन हो. Like if it is not theme, you can say okay, चलो सब मिलकर डेल कार्नेगी की किताब पढ़ो, जिसको जो पढ़ना है उसके बारे में बोलो. Then we can pick author.
And that we have done in 1 year, right? 2024 or 2023, we have done that. People reading their own books. But at that time, what people did, they did not share what they read today. They shared something they might have read 10 years back, 5 years back, and all that. But today, the idea behind Rasamrut or any competition is that the reading habit is inculcated, and summarizing that on today's level is important.
I think then you can put up a questionnaire on Rasamnut also. Who wants to participate, or what kind of
we will do that.
environment they need to participate.
We will have a part 2 of another questionnaire.
You can ask people
like
who wants to participate or who don't want to participate.
Yeah. We will have a questionnaire on demand wherein we will have these kind of questions. So those who want to respond, they will only get that questionnaire. It's not open to all questionnaire. So that is 100% reliable feedback. Here people may be giving some feedback just because Vasudev has said, just because Pinaki has said, or Shivani has followed up twice or thrice, asked people respond to this and all that. But when we ask them to whether you are interested for such a, you are filling the form, then to those people only we will give, so that feedback is more relevant.
I think a good option is to focus on Rasamrut.
Yeah, that's what you and me think.
देखो कुछ ना कुछ Vasu, you have to have people glued together. See, like Sunday morning, plenty of people attend the session. Your morning session, maybe it's because of winters 5:30 and that's why people are not there. Probably, I'm just thinking. Like I could have attended that session at 5:30, but though I get up at 5:30, I don't want to get into any kind of digital setup. So that's why I'm not taking any interest in that 5:30 a.m.
No,
session.
that is not a matter at all.
Even
That
at
is a
10:30
option
p.m.
that
I'm
we
not
have
interested.
started.
But
Okay,
I
it's
love
okay.
reading books together. क्या है 15-20 मिनट तो पढ़ रहे हैं कुछ ना कुछ तो idea मिलेगा. There's one way of looking at it. Second way is that the Sunday morning sessions, the way we are doing it, the way people are there, उसमें हमें बहुत अच्छा response मिल रहा है. Actually people are there. Like 13-14 लोग तो वहाँ पे आ ही जाते हैं. Like sometimes it even goes up. That you can see from the pictures that I share. And वहाँ पे what we do, we pick up a book. We just don't read that book. है ना, उसमें हम पढ़ रहे हैं उसी के ऊपर हम चर्चा कर रहे हैं, उसी वक्त चर्चा कर रहे हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत कुछ पढ़ लिया then we are having a discussion, not like that. One chapter, one discussion. Well, the books that we are picking up for them for those sessions, they have very small chapters.
Yeah.
And and the kind of books that I am picking up from those sessions are something which आपको लगेगा कि हम इसको practice करें. And then from Monday to Friday we are practicing. Some people have joined that session. जो लोग join करें उनको तो बहुत अच्छा value मिल रहा है. And we connect only for 15 minutes from 6:45 to 7 a.m. That's it. And what we are doing, we are just reading one chapter. और सारा दिन उसी चैप्टर के ऊपर कुछ ना कुछ हम प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. And then next morning we are just sharing it. That's it. Within 15 minutes over, 7 o'clock, everybody logs out. मतलब कोई जबरदस्ती वहां पे रहता ही नहीं. And that is adding
So,
value. That is adding value. लोगों को पता है कि हम उसी लिए 15 मिनट के लिए कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं. And that is making a difference. So this is what I'm asking.
even
Vasu.
today morning, like 5:30, we have about 5 or 6 people who are regular. 2-3 people come in between. So that will continue. That way, I don't expect more than 10 people to come to certain sessions.
तो वैसे हमें
And
कुछ
even
ढूंढ के निकालना पड़ेगा where people can find value addition. लोगों के पास value addition नहीं होगा, नहीं जाएंगे. It's as simple as that.
yeah, that's true. That's why we have been running this for 4 years and never it occurred that we should cut down the number of sessions. But this time, this feedback is encouraging to reduce the number of sessions, number of rules, more messages, and all that. So let us see. We will see the feedback too, because those who are relevant only, it's important to listen to them. There may be 10 important people and who all feel that every Friday the session should go on. Whether 2 people come, I will come. Whether you come or not, I will come. ऐसे 3 लोग हैं ना group. So they may say that whether you want to come or not, I am going to come and I am going to have the session. If no one speaks, I will speak. So when we do the part 2 of it, we will give the option whether it will be only 2 weeks in a month or every week, whether you want to be invited, whether you want to put the photographs. So those who have attended the part 1 will only have the eligibility to speak in part 2. Yes, Ankita, your hand is up.
Sir, instead of keeping it two, let it be, no, so for one, like on every Friday, because we are getting used to it, and what? We can cut short the time, no, sir. Means don't want to break the cycle. Now I'm getting
Yeah, let
courage
us
to
see.
speak
The
in the group.
decision is not there. It's a option that we will be giving. And it will be based on the people who demand for the second part of the survey.
अगर
Where these
2
questions
weeks
will be
रहे
asked,
तो
that will be
we
taken
forget.
in account.
It will forget only that there was a FELD. ऐसा होगा. Too much long gap. So वो at least मतलब just my views.
Yeah, if you are having conviction, see, these 9 people are there today. And Rajeshwari may be not present today for some other reason, but more or less she is available. Then Sumedha ma'am is available every week. Pleasantly, she is
नहीं
gone
है,
for
आज
the
15 लोग आए हैं. अभी 9 दिख रहे हैं, लेकिन टोटल 15 people were there. They
अगर
came,
कैंसिल
they
करोगे
went
तो
out.
इट विल बी गैप सर. 2 weeks में नहीं आएगा कोई भी और भी लेस होगा. Maybe up and down होगा, but it is
So
interesting.
we are
हाँ
giving the option that if it is too much to attend every week, we will have the 2 week session also, so that more
See,
people
Vasu,
are
2
able to
things
join
can be
it.
done. One is what you are talking about. कि चलो ये हमारे लिए extended family है, so we should be meeting from Monday to Friday sorry, we should be meeting on a Friday evening between 8 to 9 p.m. एक ये extended family meet हो सकता है. This is one way of looking at it. Second way of looking at it is discovering what value we can add in that session. Value addition के ऊपर हम आप focus कीजिए बाजू. Unless there is a value addition, people will pay attention to something else which is more valuable for them. It's as simple as that.
Definitely.
The last session that I had with Brian Tracy, he was absolutely clear about it. He said, if you are not doing anything to influence others to pay attention to you, people will not pay attention to you at all. There are many other things in their life to pay attention to. The onus is on you. You cannot put the onus on others. The onus is on you. See, Facebook, WhatsApp, they're all fighting.
YouTube,
just
Instagram.
For one thing, attention. They're putting their all effort to influence people to pay attention to them. Abhi Atara hi aaya hai. I don't know how many of us are on Atara. I am not on Atara yet. Yes, Manish.
So the very name of this group is Friday session, no? Is it? So Friday we should continue. We have already asked one question regarding the Saturday sessions. So the response is not very encouraging, I think. So instead of doing those things which we are planning on Saturdays, we can do those things on Fridays itself. So the people who are planning to have sessions on Saturday, they can utilize those Fridays, but continue on Friday, as Ankita was rightly saying. If we are doing it on alternate week or something like that, if we plan, so people will tend to lose some of the interest again. So it is not going to help anyway. So we should keep on Fridays. Let the attendance be like it is also in double number, so double digit. It is okay, I think, in my view.
Yeah, this is what I am saying, that this is one option that we will be giving in the survey 2, and that survey
So
will
survey
be
2
for
mein we
those
should not
people who
ask
are.
Vasudev. What I am saying is that we should not ask whether we should go for 2 or 4. Friday will continue, and then we should include other questions. How to make it more attractive or encouraging or more participative. Certain those things we can ask. Rather than asking 2 or 4, many people will reply like 2 sessions. Just like that, they will reply. And then again,
No,
we will
no,
be in
the
soup.
question will be framed in a way that will elicit the response. So if I say that, are you interested to join Friday session? Can you say how many sessions will you like to join if you are free? So suppose I am having a doctor's appointment at Friday evening, or someone is not well and I need to attend. I have to go to my office. There is a breakdown in my paper machine, and there my presence is required. Definitely, I will not. Tomorrow I
Yeah,
have a
definitely.
budget meeting and I am preparing the budget. Definitely, I will not be there. But if I am free and if I am having time at Friday 8 p.m., whether I am willing to spend all the week here. So if I go back, except for the month of October to go back till March, even during those times also I have been chipping in as and possibly come.
Oh, Vasudev,
For the last 4 years, I have been part of FELD every Friday. So
Now, if that falls
what
on
I
a
am
first
trying
or
to
a
say
third
is,
Friday, तो वो भी गया आपका. Second, fourth में तो आप वैसे ही हो नहीं, और first में आ गया
yes,
budget, और third में आ गया presentation, तो हो गया गायब भासु.
नहीं, दूसरा
लेकिन वासु अकेला थोड़ी
बेसिकली
सेशन
देखिए,
चलाता है, बहुत लोग हैं.
when you asked Friday session के बारे में, what do you like about the FELD sessions? तो Friday session में more than 50 people have responded that it is the Friday session which they like. But how many of them are there in the group now today? If you see the test example today, so there are 10-15 numbers, not more than that. So always it will be like this. When you are asking, people will respond like this, and then they do it as per their priority and interest. You have to make it more encouraging, more interactive, more participative, or something like that, so that people come and join.
तो वैल्यू ढूंढ रहे हैं वासु. आप यहीं पे अभी एक बढ़िया सा मूवी चला दो. अगर वो ऐसा मूवी हो कि उसके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं, other than watching it here, they will be here. It's just like that. Value.
Democracy.
Everybody is looking at value,
Yes.
nothing else.
Absolutely agreed.
It's all about value. आप value क्या add करो, सब कुछ उसके ऊपर depend करता है. If I fail to add value to my own training sessions, nobody will come. Now I am not a coach on papers, है ना? मेरे पास कोई certificate नहीं है, but still I am a coach, right? So probably I can add value. That's why I am a coach. If I am handling
Yes.
2,000 students and I am handling उनके parents, मतलब 2,000 into 2, so 4,000 parents, and I declare myself that I am not a parenting coach, but I am still working with parents. That means definitely I'm adding some value in their life, right? So it's all about value addition. अगर हमने value addition नहीं किया, nobody will be here.
Show must go on.
Yeah.
Rajkumar,
Feedbacks are important. The
Feedbacks.
questionnaires that you have prepared, those are the feedbacks, and obviously feedbacks are important. लोग ढूंढ क्या रहे हैं? आप देखो लोग जो ढूंढ रहे हैं उन तक आप पहुंच पा रहे हो कि नहीं? If you fail to reach them, then your product is of no use.
Exactly. That's what the point is. If our product is no use, then there is no point in putting a lot of effort for making that service available.
So you need to reinvent the product. कल अगर बोले कि आपका जरूरत नहीं आपके फैक्ट्री में तो गए आप, तो you need to reinvent so that आपका पोजीशन वहां पे रहे. The job continues.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. If nothing at stake, then why will people take interest at all? लोग जॉब क्यों करते हैं? Just obey boss. Period. If you don't obey boss, your salary is at stake.
That's the
So when you don't do JOB, then the only option you are left with is JOY. So either you just obey boss or just obey yourself. You choose. Now when you just obey yourself, you can do anything. कोई है ही नहीं डंडा लेके पीछे घूमने के लिए खुद के सिवा. So people who enjoy that JOY in a JOB situation, they flourish. है ना? उनके सर पे बॉस है, even still they flourish. Sometimes they even superpass their bosses because they are doing both JOB and JOY. उसी environment remains the same. The people remains the same. The inputs and outputs remains the same. बीच में क्या वो डिफाइन करते हैं उस इनपुट और आउटपुट में आपका क्या रोल है.
Yeah, I understand all this. So that's the reason for putting a survey and asking the suggestion from people. So we will have the what you call Friday session maybe once in a week, once in a month, or twice in a month, or thrice in a month, or every Friday. That we will take a decision. It is an option that I am giving in front of people. So we will find a way. And one more important feedback was to close the sessions on time. So it's 9:06 already.
Absolutely. That is the most important.
Let us close the session and let us respect all each other's time. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So others, if you want to share anything quickly within the next 4 minutes, you can share that. Shivani, Sakshi.
Yes, I totally agree that to start focusing on value and you'll definitely gain audience.
See,
So what we are doing, we are desperate.
It is
Yeah,
not it is we all.
Yeah, it is we. We are in the desperation of getting the audience, but instead of desperation, attract audience. What Pinaki has said that
so now it's all your
focus on
responsibility
giving
to
value.
attract audience. Yeah. So Pinaki, Shivani, Sakshi, Samina, Manish, who all are there.
Learning
So
must go on. और अंकिता का भी point बहुत valid है.
One session every Friday to add the. So this is
I'm
what
saying,
Pinaki wants to say, that you should all
Yes.
add value to the sessions. And if
And
you want to
Ankit-
have it every Friday, then you should take one Friday with you. That at least 20 minutes I am going to add value.
right. And Ankita's point is also valid. अगर वो 15 दिन में होगा, the momentum will break. Nobody will be like coming and वो दूसरी चीजों में involve हो जाएंगे. Focus उधर चला जाएगा. Right. So let us continue.
बहुत अच्छा point है. Sakshi is saying that
करना है 4 सप्ताह के लिए चलाने वाला चालक भी चाहिए.
See, Sakshi has a good point. Sakshi is saying that my suggestion for Rasamnut is only books based on a single theme should be given for competition. We can get more deep evaluation, different perspective to like happiness or motivation or anything. This time books were based on something different. And one fun session should be there to make them relaxed by sharing funny material. Well, let me ask all of you one question. Let me ask this question bluntly. Did any of you get any value from tonight's conversation? Just say at least one thing that you are taking back tonight.
I got the
I
courage to speak in front of camera, in front of Vasu sir and Pinaki sir.
क्या बात है, तौबा तौबा.
And this is not something I am going to gain or add value. It is just like a family, extended family for me, this group. So that is my feeling about FELD.
So,
Because
yeah, Ankita, please continue, Ankita, please.
बोलो 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 बोलो.
from past 1 year, I have met beautiful people only from this group. So it makes, though I don't get time, sorry for that. But this is not a group for me, it's like family extended. Yes, sir, Vasu sir, मन से बता रही हूँ. I didn't interact with you more, sir, but this is, I missed, I always remember I put alarm also, but मैं make sure कि at least I'll be for 5 to 10 minutes. आज तो I am gratitude for this group. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Everyone else, क्या लेके जा रहा हो आज के सेशन से?
So,
What value you are
two
taking
things
back
I
with
would
you?
like to share. Clandestinely, I was observing one thing that Vasu is giving a lot of value while even making the presentation. So I was appreciating silently at that point of time that he put his heart and soul in making so much things. How much useful it is, I don't know, but it is really a worth. But he's basically loved this group by heart. That I can appreciate. The second thing which I can appreciate is your perspective about that. When I said I am late today 10 minutes, so then you said that you never late. Uh, one should be this thing. But the perspective was totally different. So these two things I appreciated. Definitely, Vasu, you are totally involved in this group, and that is really commendable. And salute. So, which I like.
Great. Thank you so much.
And
Yes.
yeah, and one thing, as Vasu was saying, that people should come forward. Definitely, people should come forward. Then only it will be this thing. There should be some more people always, or in absence of somebody like you and Pinaki, there should be some other alternatives who should also pay attention to and conduct the show basically. So I am ready. Once in a month I can also do. I'll try to do that. And initially maybe I'll do some mistakes, but I'm ready to do that.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Yes.
Hmm.
How to improve things with discussion, I learned. We should have something that should sustain something several interest at one platform. Good, Sakshi, good one. Yes, Shivani, your takeaways. What you are taking away from tonight's session? 2, 3 things.
Yeah, first of all, Vasu's efforts are commendable and towards this group, and that is the reason it has sustained for long as 4 years. And I have been witnessing, and it has become a like second extended family for me, and that is the reason I'm coming every Friday. Even if I have something other thing or something even more priority, I try to connect at least. And most of the Fridays I'm there, even if as a silent listener. So this is one thing. And yes, your perspective, I do agree. I heard this perspective from various angles, and one more angle I would like to add कि अगर हम ब्रह्म कुमारीज की फिलोसफी से चले तो when we were talking about कि we will be talking the same thing. This is a word drama is a 5,000 years movie, and same dialogue, same thing, same thing will come when you play a movie. At the same time, same scene will come, same dialogues will come. तो सेम हैपन्स. तो क्या पता हम भी 5,000 साल पहले या बाद में यही डायलॉग बोल रहे होंगे, यही कनेक्टेड होंगे. So this was the thing I wanted to add at that time. And definitely, like Ankita's point also is a valid point that अगर हर वीक रखेंगे तो ही ये कनेक्शन बना रहेगा, अदरवाइज विल बी बिजी इन आवर ओन प्रायोरिटीज. सो जैसे अभी आज का सेशन है, द डिस्कशन इज मोर अबाउट द ग्रुप. देयर आर नो like direct learnings today, but yeah, indirectly we learn from everything. So direct learnings nahi hai. So if I have at the same time something which is giving me direct learnings, definitely my focus will go there. So in that case, it's not only about me. It's like maybe someone else, they have better priority, so definitely they will go there. So it is our responsibility to provide learning values every week. And when we will provide greater learning values, definitely we will attract audience instead of people not turning up. So this is what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Superb. Yes, Shilpa.
Okay. First of all, everybody has appreciated Vasu, and I would like to also take this opportunity to thank him from the bottom of my heart, right from the very first time I joined the group. I don't know if I was in Germany or if I was walking on the streets of Dadar, but I can remember his voice in my ears. So, and the effort, and I know it's like your baby and you're looking after it so well, and with so many ideas you come out, it's incredible. And I really admire your energy since you're also working and you're a family man and everything else. So this is commendable. Now, this one question I had, is it my question is it important to attract more people? Aren't we enough? That is one question. Second question is, uh, I also agree to what Ankita and Shivani and Manish said that I cannot attend on Fridays, but I still think it should happen every week. Friday is not a good day for me. But at the same time, for people who are attending, they should attend once a week, every week, to connect even with these 8 people. I'm in another group of book, we read books, but it is not as active as this group. And I think through this group, we have made friends and we are almost like family. I think I can call up any one of you and I can talk about my personal reasons. So I think this is important that if a family of 8 is there, fine. We don't need to have more. If more come, that's great. But if I don't think we should just focus on this is my value. This is my way of looking at it. That focusing on getting more people, I think I would focus on sharing our learnings from being in the group. That's how I think Pinaki Da also did when he started off. We were only 2 or 3 of us, remember? And then how it became bigger, and I couldn't believe that he could start a class at 5:30, a session at 5:30 in the morning, and people woke up at 5:30 in the morning. So, um, and it was not more than, I think, maybe 15 people or 10 people. Not every day everybody came, but the value that was there was enough for us. And I think once the sharing part will come, people will come. I am very sure. Okay, guys, I have to leave. I'm getting some medicine. So thank you for a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So, Vasu, what you are taking away from tonight's session? या तो बहुत कुछ लेके क्या जा रहे हो?
Yeah. I am just listening to people, their perspectives. Sometimes that is called as the red herring. कुछ ऐसा देना पड़ता है जिसको पकड़ने के लिए मछली आए, फिर उसको खाने की कोशिश करे, फिर जाल में फंसे. So if I had said that, okay, we will continue Friday session, then we would not have heard the different perspectives people have. So sometimes, as the story tells, that we need to throw the red herring, attract the fish, or make them speak. So that is one part of doing things. So Pinaki is a master in doing those things. So certain things I do keep. Certain times we need to instigate people to speak, give a totally different aspect to the things. Some things which you may never see or feel or think, give that perspective, that create that kind of emergency and create that kind of what you call scarcity. Suddenly everyone said that every Friday होना चाहिए, because it somewhere thought कि अरे ये तो नहीं रहेगा, मैं भूल जाऊंगी, मेरा क्या होगा. So मैं तो भूल ही जाऊंगी. So that is what comes up. So once we create that kind of scarcity, that people see those movies that are hit, sometimes they create that controversy behind it. That ये movie नहीं चलेगा, ये है, उसमें वो है, so people want to go and see that movie. So that's the thought process behind telling the weekly to have once in a month or twice in a month. So that gamble has worked, and that will be one of the leading questions in the survey too.
Well, let me ask one question to all of you. What is common ever since I joined FELD? What is one thing which is common every Friday? What is one thing common every Friday? Maybe एक दो छोड़ के in last 2.5 years.
Most Fridays we will see the face of Pinaki in FELD.
Exactly got that.
Yeah.
मेरे लिए मेरे यहाँ पे present होना इतना ही जरूरी है. I don't care about whether somebody else is joining or not. I don't care if the Vasu is taking the session. I don't care if the Vasu is there in the group or not. I really don't care. The only person I care is whether I am present with myself or not.
Okay.
And this is what I'm taking away tonight. I matter.
Definitely.
Chalo, good night, guys.
Okay, so with these lines of I matter, let us have a mattering I, and have a great, make your weekends great, have fun, have good
You know,
work.
actually, the most important question that you must ask yourself, what that matter is there in I, such that I matter to her.
Yeah.
I'm just leaving this question to you.
So,
think over it.
Yeah, intelligence is, I is intelligence, or it needs a help of artificiality.
Chalo, okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Good night. Make your weekend
Good
amazing.
night.
Sunday सुबह में हम मिल रहे हैं 6:30.
Right. Bye.